Stacey Burns. I am the co-founder and vice president of business innovation for the Colorado Institute for Social Impact. I love SROI for many reasons. I've been doing it for a very long time. I've actually been doing this for over 10 years now. I am passionate about giving folks a voice that are doing important work that has a tremendous amount of depth. And my absolute favorite story is the starfish story, where the little boy's throwing all the starfish back into the ocean and there's a million more to go. And the guy asks, why are you bothering with all this? There's too many starfish, you'll never save them all. And the little boy says, yeah, but it made a difference to that one. And so if we can help one business tell their story in a meaningful way, and that changes their trajectory and that changes how they're able to interact with their community and with funders, and change the world that much more, then we've helped. We compile our team of researchers, which includes everyone from a PhD statistics analyst to a PhD social enterprise researcher to an actuary, and a whole variety of things in between of professions and experience that we bring to the table, and we figure out how to analyze that data best and provide you with a number in dollars and cents that allows you to take that to all of the folks that you want to share that story with. I would encourage all businesses to participate in an SROI study. Everyone has a give back component, and so I think starting to have that conversation with every organization, nonprofit and for-profit, about what are you doing and what are you contributing in the community and what value does that actually have when the money or the effort or the people you're serving leave your doors. I think there's a place for everyone there. We worked with an organization called Bridge to Justice. When we met with them, they were describing themselves as a nonprofit law firm, and that was to very much distinguish themselves from a for-profit law firm and not to be in competition with those for-profit law firms. So what they were doing was helping folks through family court. You are not entitled to a lawyer when you go through family court, and when you show up, you are lost. If you don't have representation, you're not sure where your courtroom is, you don't know where the forms are. The process can be very lengthy depending on how ugly the circumstance is. Custody hearings, divorce hearings, all of those things can be quite complicated, and Bridge to Justice helps people walk through that time of their lives. The piece that we found in sitting down with their founder was that 40% of their cases were domestic violence cases. And so when we started to put some numbers to what that actually costs our state, it ended up being over $1 million in return in the 440 cases that they had served over the 4 years. That's huge. That's huge for the Boulder community that they were serving. That's huge for Colorado as a state. And that was huge for their organization, because they didn't realize that they were having public safety impacts, that they were having health impacts, that they were actually drawing a legal line in the sand for these folks that might have been the worst time of their lives. And to be able to take even a sliver of credit once we discounted all of the things that the complex attributions that go along with that, once we discounted all of that, they were given just a sliver of that, and it ended up being a third of their total SROI. That's huge. The founder has told us it's changed everything about how they view themselves. It's changed everything about how they approach funders. It's changed everything about how they describe themselves in the community, and they now describe themselves as a social enterprise impacting public safety. So it was, pretty awesome to go through that process with them. You're a business that wants to tell your story in a different way than it's ever been told, and you want to share with the people that are important to your business and to you the impact that you're having on your community. Contact us today to do a social return on investment study. I would love to geek out over your numbers with you, and would love to help you tell your story in the dollars and cents that make our world better.